Stampers, it's Kristine. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to be working with this Woodland Wonder stamp set. It's so cute and I have had so much fun working with it. There's lots you can do, and this looks like it requires lots of coloring, but you could do it without coloring as well and make it whatever you'd like. Today we're going to do a little bit of an involved card, but we'll do it in steps and I'm going to speed it up for you. So enjoy. I love the stamp set. I just did a bunch of these, it's a 3-part stamp. So you got the bottom part, then the middle, then the top of the tree, and they line up wonderfully. And I'm doing them in memento on a piece of 9 1/4 high by 4 inches, and I will finish them and color them. So here's the bird colored blue, and this is what I wanted to show you really quickly, is when you color these with the blends, see the here, the raccoon, I've highlighted his face with the color lifter, and I'm going to do that really quickly here with the color lifter on the breast of the bird. It just gives it a little look. It moves the color around, it lightens it up. It gives it a little highlight. So there's 2 birds, and side by side, one, obviously this one is not highlighted and that one is. So you can see the difference there. And then here I've highlighted the outside of the squirrel's tail, and this one I've highlighted the inside of the tail with the color lifter. And it's just a lot of fun, I think. You could just leave it without the color lifter, but I just love the different looks you can get using that color lifter. So on this card, next what I'm going to do is use my blending brush. These are awesome. They're new. And I'm going to put some color on here for the sky. Now, what you don't want to do with these is go right into the color, because you're going to get a blob of color in one spot. So what I do is I have this old placemat here. So I take off some of the color and then start brushing it for some color on there. I just want a little bit of sky in there. I'm just going to rub it. And this is balmy blue, and it's going to come right off, and it's going to be very light. You're going to have to dip it in your ink several more times, but just remember to go off the page first to get that spot, because that spot right there would be right on your paper. So I'm just giving it a little bit of a blue background for some sky. So I want to show you now what I've done is cut a piece of cinnamon cider into... cut it right in half lengthwise, so 4 1/4, and then the white is cut at 4 this way, of course, and this is 9 1/2 by the white is 9 1/4. So here's the finished product. We have to score it, so that's why I'm doing that first before I do my sentiment and my other things. So I want to make sure my sentiment is placed exactly where I want it here, and without the score lines, it's going to be a guessing game. But you want to do your sky blue before you do your score lines. Otherwise, it'll make a dark line where you did your score lines when you use the brush. So let's go ahead and score it. We're going to score it at 3 3/4 and 5 3/4. And that's going to give us a nice fold so that this will fit into an envelope at a 5 1/2, just like our normal 5 1/2 cards size are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So you got 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm going to go ahead and score that on my paper cutter. So I have this in my paper cutter, and I'm using the scoring blade, and I've got this at 5 3/4, and I've already scored here at 3 3/4. So for this card, I made this belly band that I just measured around, cut it at 1 inch, measured around, and I wanted to keep the brown on the sides so it looked like it was part of the card. And I did the white, I just cut it down a little bit, sky, like this sky, and stamped a piece of my tree in the middle, colored it in so it looks like it's part of the card. You can adjust it anyway here to hold the card together. And then, of course, it slides off for the recipient and they can open it. It just keeps your card together. And I secured it with a piece of tear and tape in the back. And so it's just a loop and goes right around. So thanks for joining me today. That was a Woodland Wonder card and with some fun folds. And we used the color lifter for some added fun. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. So I just wanted to quickly show you, since filming, I did this card for my nephew. It's a little bit different. I did the belly band a little bit thicker, so it's 1.5 inches, and I like that it holds the card really well. It covers the bunny a little bit, but that's fine. You can see that it comes off, so he'll know that. Also, I did happy birthday from all of us, not just happy birthday. I added in the clouds, and I made it... I did the music notes for the songbird. I did the yay on the owl. There's so many cute things you can do with this. There's butterflies. There's all sorts of stuff you can add in here. Super cute. And then on the back, which the band will cover up, and I like that because it'll be in the mail, is a pocket for his gift card for his birthday. So I thought that was a cute idea, and by making the band thicker, it covers that pocket, so it'll be a little bit safer in the mail, I think. So it won't be as visible. So, so there we have it. So thanks, guys. Have a great day.